the Wolf. It's Dave and Dina. WAND forecast for today, cloudy with a high of 45 degrees. So we're all going to be watching a little more TV now. And you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, I need a story to follow, something to be watching for. Well, we've got something for you. Dina, Avery Kern is a local artist.
So talented.
And we had her on the show, I think it was about a year and a half ago, and we've followed her ever since. And when we had her on the show was right around the time near Radiothon, which was even cooler because we used a song that she sang and wrote.
That's the amazing part, is she's a very talented singer, but she's also a songwriter.
And an impressive one, a really good one. The song, by the way, we featured with the Radiothon was Heavy to Hold, which we're going to play about a minute of that in just a second. Anyway, Avery has made it to the Hollywood round on American Idol, which is so cool because we're such big fans. And if you never heard Avery before, we're going to play you two things here. Dina, this is when she was in studio with us. And you can just hear just how great her voice is when she was in studio. Here's a little bit of that.
Seen my share of broken halos, folded wings I used to fly. They've all gone, wherever they go. Broken halos I used to shine.
So good. And then she did the song Heavy to Hold, which again,
She
Dina
wrote this.
And one of the things we do with Radiothon is we match up stories with songs. And we matched up the Aaron Shipman story with her song Heavy to Hold. And if you've never heard that before, here's about a minute of that.
Aaron is your typical, at that time, 14-year-old 8th grader. Loves basketball, loves baseball, video games, being around his friends. Well, Aaron was playing basketball for Our Savior's Lutheran, and he kind of twisted his back. You know, a couple days later, he's still in pain, so we go. He starts physical therapy. One night, he wakes up about 2 o'clock in the morning, screaming bloody murder from the basement. In the MRI, the doctor said, you know, there's nothing muscular, and then he referred it to Dr. Brandt. The next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call from Amber from the doctor's office, hysterical, saying, you need to get here right now.
All I am is all I got. Never seems to be enough.
We'll play this through the chorus for you.
The leukemia that he has shows up bright purple or a different color on the MRI. At this point, they know it's leukemia. They just want to find out what type it is. It comes back. It's not the vanilla type of leukemia.
I can't carry this on my own.
The first thing Dr. Brandt says, he goes, we're fast-tracking you probably for bone marrow transplant. This was all on Valentine's Day.
I could use your hand.
In the meantime, they had put him on the donor list. There's nothing like watching your kid go through the most horrible time that you could ever imagine.
Okay, so tonight begins the Hollywood round of American Idol. So starting tonight, you can be looking for her. And how do you know it's Avery? Pretty much look for the tallest female in the room. Right, Dina?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be the best way to describe it?
Yeah.
So check that out. Avery Kern tonight on American Idol, the Hollywood round. Dave and Dina on The Wolf.